Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And a look at the injury situation. A lot of bodies absent for this team tonight, including a big name.
Their situation bears watching. Anytime you're missing this many players, it changes everything.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. George is out there with Oubre. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2. And for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Gobert is out there with Randall. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Now, here's Maxey. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Randall with the ball. George picks him up. Randall passes to Edwards. Back to Randall. And here is McDaniel. Clock at 4. Shoots. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside the box.
Paul George missing from long range.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Maxey on the wing. Stolen by McDaniels. Over George. A shot by McDaniels. No good. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. 4-point game. Shot by Grimes. No good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Randall. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And it's Bona missing for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. And it's McDaniels in for Clark. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Philadelphia. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Another miss by Minnesota. The 76ers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Oubre sets the screen for Butler. Oubre outside. Just 5 to shoot. George from deep three-point land. The kick outside to Butler. A three-pointer is right on target. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. 1 second left. No good that time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Timberwolves lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Butler. Edwards is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Lonnie Walker. And it's Yabusele in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Conley. Still scoreless. Clark with a wide-open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Clark's got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley was drafted, Doris, back in 2007. And somehow, someway, he's gone his whole career without receiving a technical foul. Heck, you and I have received technical fouls over here. But not him on the floor.
Kevin, that is an impressive feat, and it's also probably why he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award more than anyone else in the history of the league, and why we will never win it.
And here's Reed after the three-pointer from Kelly Oubre. Shot clock at 3. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers, trailing by 2. Here's Edwards. No good. That would have tied it. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Reed with a screen for McDaniel. Offensive rebound. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. McDaniels got 5.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Randle comes in for Clark. Edwards has come in for Alexander Walker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Yabusele. George comes in for Edwards. Quentin Grimes is checked. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes. freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of this shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. And here's Edwards, following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. And there's the drive. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here is George. Still yet to score. Back to Maxey. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Offline with his three. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Timberwolves on top, up by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So you got to keep shooting them. Hopefully start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Jaden McDaniel.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
As a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Gobert, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. The 76ers trail by 4. Maxey looking it over. Pass to Drummond. Over Edwards. Gobert pulls it in. McDaniels against George. McDaniels kicks to DiVincenzo. Now here's Edwards. 5 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. A beautiful finish inside by Ant. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Timeout.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Oubre outside. Pass to George. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 9. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of this game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And he makes the first. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Here's Drummond following the basket by Julius Randle. The shot by George, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Randle outside. Three-pointer. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now Butler. For the three. Drills it from outside. Butler's got 6. Now here's Randle. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Minnesota heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Oubre out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard position.
Yeah, very efficient. Paul George is a finisher in the painted area.
Randle passes to Gobert. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
To the paint, here's Drummond. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
This guy is such a tough cover in the pick and roll. Paul George threading the needle perfectly. Excellent pass.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish open the defender.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's clearly on the same page. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Drummond in the post. Gobert on him. Now here's Drummond, defended by Gobert. McDaniels against George. Back to Oubre. Pocket two. Maxey, no good. Minnesota leading by 7. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. DiVincenzo with it. Shoots the three. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's George for three. No good that time. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. McDaniels with the ball. Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. This one for three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And now it's a 10-point Minnesota lead.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
The 76ers with another miss. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A shot by McDaniels, no good. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Julius. Now look, you're banging in the paint, but what do you see from your backcourt?
They do a great job of, they obviously can score the ball, but getting us into things and running the offense very well and leading the team that way.
Well, they led you to a win tonight, Julius. Thank you for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.
And as the Lakers entered the building, there to defend its home court. Hola and welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. And the injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
And here's Memphis's starting group. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Edey out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Wells in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. The physicality of the NBA, Grant, it does come along with the risk of injury. These two teams can attest to that.
Yeah, B.A., that is so true. Injuries on both sides. Now, each team looking for their role players to step up. The best team at filling those gaps will likely be your winner tonight.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Outside Reeves. Here's James. Nails the baby hook.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Pass to Edey. Payne with it. And there's a pick. Plenty of space. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there. Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, 3-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great. Okay, Shams, thank you. Got a hand on it. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Hayes. 6 to shoot. From deep, here's Doncic. That one doesn't drop.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now Aldama. Here's Edey. Outside Morant. From deep three-point range. They get it back, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
James, that's good. James has got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Legendary dance team on the planet, your Laker Girls.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Lenz checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Finney Smith. And Vincent is subbed in for Doncic. .35 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Clark. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. .30 seconds left in the first quarter. Nails it from three. And the Lakers have possession. They trail by 1. James with the ball. He's got 6. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Clark with a screen on Reeves. From deep, Bane. The shot misses. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Los Angeles up by 1. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Luke Kennard out there with Ja Morant. Then it's G.G. Jackson, then it's Williams, and it's Clark in at the 5, roaming the paint. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
Yeah, and they did a lot of winning, Allie. Here's Reeves following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Kennard with the rebound. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Morant with the slam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Has to connect from downtown. No good on the shot.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
You know what time it is? T-shirt time.
A line change here for Memphis. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. Here's Wells. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a three-point game. Throw it down on the lob.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the score by Los Angeles. Here's Wells. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. The Lakers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And James gets it to go.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Pippen. No made baskets yet. Pass to Edey. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bane. Launches a 3. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
From 18 feet away, the Grizzlies pull it in.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Memphis ahead. They're up by 2. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm joined with Coach Taylor Jenkins. What's the focus as you look forward to the second half?
Just ignite our pace. You know, everything starts with our defense. Can we pick up our activity? We've got to get some stops. Got to keep them off the free throw line. We got to get out and run. They're showing a great crowd in the paint, but just trust the pass. Everyone's got to trust each other, get multiple actions, get some good looks, and hopefully they'll fall for us.
High expectations for Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Well, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first
everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Hayes is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the Laker 5.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Memphis with the ball. Now here's Morant. He's got 6. Pass to Wells. The 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Pass to Hayes. Oh, from deep. He buries it from 3. Hayes has got his first 3 points of the game. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Sit down. Let's go. Keep on dancing.
Memphis making a switch here. Clark's checked in.
Let's hear it to you. Checking in for the Grizzlies, number 15, Brandon Clark.
The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And here's Morant outside. And again, it's Memphis missing. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They lead by 1. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Ja Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Edey. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. On the wing, Reeves, guarded by Bane. Kicks it to Doncic. Off target from outside. The Grizzlies have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Bane. From deep, Morant. Oh, Morant sinks the triple.
Opting for the quick shot there. Morant trying to outpace the defense.
And here's Doncic outside. The offensive rebound. From outside the arc, here's Finney-Smith. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Three-quarters of play and a close one here. The Lakers on top, up by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Lakers in the lead on the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Santi Aldama out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at small forward.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's James. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
LeBron James.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Grizzlies trail by 3. Now Morant. Ooh, Morant battling inside.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Outside, Finney-Smith. James outside. Drills it from deep. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
First team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Ja Morant. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
.60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Reeves against Bane. It's deflected. Here's Wells. Pass to Aldama. Down low. Here's Morant. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Nice finish from Luka.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Here's Morant. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Finney-Smith. And the layup is good off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Laker lead.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
from deep. Here's Doncic. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Morant. Cash. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
Here's Doncic. Out to James. Fires for 3. Aldama grabs a board.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
The Lakers with the ball. It's a one-point game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
At the line for the Lakers, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.